Couldn't find any more today. Really? Apparently lined them up. I was trying to get them, but I wasn't. I've been trying to get them all.
If anybody needs a buff, there's some right there next to the 2 cameras there in the middle. If you're not wearing one, just try to do your best to maintain social distancing.
That is fine.
Well, you could do that too. That, I mean, it might be a better picture than they're kind of funky,
Testing.
funky angles. Yeah, what happened to the other group? Like Ruda and like they were kind of at it to begin with.
Oh yeah, they were all over it. And Rudy's got another partner who's going to fish this coming year.
Maybe that's part of the reason.
They're pretty.
All right, so we're at 3 at the scale, so I'm going to go ahead and go through some things real quick before we start, because we can't have more than 4 at the scales, or at the tanks, I mean. Leading day 1 was Nimrod and Stevens with 995. Second place was 4 and O'Neill with 798. Then Crossley and Curtis with 699. Fetteldye and Gover was 683. Bilkus and Uphoff with 579. Correction to yesterday's weigh-in on theirs, they're actually fishing for Blue Valley. They're from Manhattan, but or area, but they go to school at Blue Valley out there. And then 6th place is 365 with his Peggerish and Brown. Then 360 is Still and Breeze. 301 with Revel and Lujano, and then 172 with Brunner and Nideline. And then we had 9 other boats, 0 yesterday, but everybody's still in it.
Well, the juniors team didn't have. I think they only had 3 teams that caught fish. 4 pounds won it today. Like that was
lower than yesterday.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get this weigh-in started, but first I want to just thank everybody that came out. You guys are awesome for coming out here and supporting all these youth anglers, all the boat captains, all their sponsors, club sponsors, team sponsors, so on and so forth. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. We also wouldn't be able to do this without all of our local sponsors that sponsor this bass trailer. We got to re-wrap all the extra money that was given for prizes from K-Guard, which is my company. Wholesale Batteries, which gives us 6 batteries on consignments, plus gave us some money to help wrap the trailer. We have DW Creative Marketing, Cast King Rods and Reels, which gives you 15% off any of your purchases if you use promo code SPT BKC. And I always forget people. So Busting Lips gave us soft plastics to give away to the kids all season. Am I missing somebody else down there? Oh, Balls Out Mounts right here. Balls Out Mounts gave the state championship a mount. So the winner of this tournament will get a mount for their graphs to add to their, hopefully if you're smart, your boat captain's boat, since they put in all the effort for you. All right, let's go ahead and get this weigh-in started. First up to the scales, we're going to have Lujano and Rebel coming to the scales. How many are you weighing, guys? Weighing 1 fish. They're fishing with Bueller. Locked in at 174. 174 for 1 fish. Go ahead and step to the side there where the opening is. Hold that fish up for your sponsors back at home. That brings your guys' 2-day total up to 475 for 2 days. Moves you up to 6th place. Thanks for fishing with us this year, guys. You guys had a heck of a season.
I thought it was bigger than that. I thought it was too. I thought it was closer to 30. I did too.
All right, Fetteldye and Gover coming to the scales. This team was our Angler of the Year this year. They have automatically qualified for their national championship berth, but they wanted to come add this to their resume. Oops, hold on. Let me reread. Pull it back off real quick. I hit it before you let go. All right, go for it. All right, 285, a feisty 285. You guys had a heck of a season. hold that fish up high and proud, get a photo for your guys' club and sponsors and high school back home. Slide over there to that opening so you guys can get your jerseys on there too. These guys put in a ton of effort when it comes to practicing for tournaments. I see practice photos weeks in advance often. All right, guys, get that fish back to the live well after those photos are taken. Awesome. That's going to move your guys' 2-day total up to, yep. That moves you guys up to second place at 968. You guys are in second at 968. All right, coming to the scales is Ryder Maines and Mason Chapman weighing 1 fish. They were just recently picked as the Kansas All-State team by the Topeka National Journal based on all of their fishing for the year, not just with KBN. Yep. 265, 265. You guys hold that fish up high and proud. Easton, can you come over here, buddies? So you're not in their photo. Come here. All right, hold those fish up high and proud. These guys have fished their tails off this whole entire year between us and FLW tournaments, so we appreciate all their efforts that they put in. They fish with Legacy Christian. If you guys don't mind taking that right back over there to the scales and getting it on the live release boat. That puts you guys' 2-day total at 265 and currently puts you in 9th place. Currently still have 3 more bags out. We don't have anybody at the scales.
I noticed. Those Harry.
This tournament was originally supposed to be here in May, and if anybody follows the Bone Creek Facebook page in May, it's 15 to 25 pound bags. Fish are huge on beds. For some reason, this lake shuts off in the summer-fall transition, and it has for about 4 to 5 weeks. So it's been some really tough fishing. But these kids have fished their hearts out. Currently leading is Nimrod and Stevens at 995. Fettledye and Gover in second at 968. 798 is 4 O'Neill. 699 is Crossley and Curtis. Bilkus and Uphoff from Blue Valley is 579. Rebel and Lujano at 475. Peggerish and Brown at 365. Still and Breeze at 360. Maines and Chapman at 265. And Bruttage and Nidlang at 172. That being the top 3 goes on to the national championship, unless Fettledye and Gover finish in the top 3, then we'll take the next additional spot, which would be 4th place, if they finish in the top 3. How many you guys land?
That's the only fish you guys haven't got. That's good for this lake.
Reminder, if you guys are coming to the scales, make sure you guys have your black bass pass on you. If you have a fish in your possession less than 18 inches and over 15 in a tournament, you have to have that on your possession. Ready? All right, Brunage and Nidline coming to the scales, weighing 3 fish. Come on up, guys. They represent Kickback Bass Club out of Overland Park. Locked in at 894, 894. That's going to bring their 2-day total up. Currently in first place, these are our current leaders in first place with 1066. Please hold up your guys' fish. Get some nice sponsor pictures for you guys as sponsors back home in Overland Park. Kickback is bringing back 12 high school teams next year to the program. They've been in KBN for quite a few years now. They have 1 team coming back for junior high next year, so if you guys are interested in fishing in Overland Park, make sure you guys hit up Kickback in Overland Park. And if you're further south, maybe Lewisburg. Alrighty, boys, good job. You guys are currently in first place with 1066. Go ahead and take those to that live release boat over there. Get those fish back in that water and that aerator. All right, coming to the scales, we got Colton Hutchison and Owen Blackburn representing Bobcat Bass out of Baser, Kansas. Weighing 515, 515 for 2 fish.
Nice.
I heard you guys had one that you wanted to weigh for big, is that true? I was flying the drone this morning and I heard a holler on the opposite side of the lake. When you went through a tough day of fishing and hadn't caught one, and then you catch whatever this one is, you're probably pretty excited. 307. 307 for big bass for their bag. All right, guys, go ahead and hold up your 2 fish over there in the opening, one of you on each. Make sure you guys hold it high and proud. Show off your guys' sponsors back home. That's what you're supporting.
Nice job, boys.
Awesome job, guys. Make sure you guys put it back in the bag, get it back to the live well. That brings your guys' 2-day total up to 515. All right, coming to the scales representing Topeka, Still and Breeze, Parker Still and Connor Breeze, weighing 2 fish. Weighing 607, 607 for 2 fish. That's going to bring your guys' 2-day total up to 967 and currently puts you guys in 4th place. You guys are the last spot currently into the national championship unless somebody bumps you out. So hold up those fish high and proud, just in case you guys stay in that spot. Awesome. Get those fish back to the live release boat there to your left and stick around and watch. It's going to be a close one. All right, coming to the scales, Todd Crossley and Austin Curtis, representing Outcast Bass Club out of Franklin County, weighing 2 fish. $554, $554. All right, guys, that's going to bump you guys up into 1st place currently with $12.53 2-day total. Please hold those fish up high and proud. All right, so currently the bubble line is now $9.95 in 3rd place, which is Nimrod and Stevens to go on to the national championship. Crossley and Curtis hold up those fish. This is their 3rd tournament with us this year. They won the 1st one. I think top 5 the 2nd one, right? Yeah, and then now you guys are leading this one. Take those back to the live release boat and get those in quickly. So current day or combined weight winning is 12.53. 2nd place is 10.66, and 3rd is 9.95 to go on to the national championship. How many of you guys win? All right, Pegrish and Brown coming to the scales, weighing 1 fish. Bass Junkies out of Cali County, weighing 1 fish. And it's a good one, 350, 350 current big bass of the day. Go ahead and hold that fish up high and proud, get you guys a picture. That brings you guys' 2-day total up to 715 and currently puts you guys in 7th place. Get you guys a nice photo. These boys won Wilson. Alrighty, get that back to the live release boat. We still currently have 2 bags out, so this is not over yet. I appreciate you guys all coming out. This crowd is amazing. If somebody wouldn't mind getting a picture of the crowd, that'd be awesome for me. If anybody else needs a bag, please come up and get a bag so we know you need a bag. All right, here comes another team. They were our day one leaders from DeSoto Bass team. How many you weighing? All right, Dylan Nimrod and Colin Stevens weighed 995 and were our day one leaders. They are bringing 2 to the scales. All right, coming on up to the scales is Nimrod and Stevens weighing 2 fish. They had the big bass yesterday, which was a little over 4. Wrong button. Locks in at 679, which is going to bring their 2-day total up to 1674, moves them into first place. Everybody. Oop. All right, hold them up high and proud. Get your sponsors in your photos. Try to show off your whole jersey. They represent DeSoto Bass Team out of DeSoto, just west of Kansas City there. Nice job. You guys are our current leaders at 1674. But the way this lake is fishing, that's going to be tough to knock off. All right, Ferguson and Amundsen are coming to the scales. How many are you weighing? Weighing 1 fish. They fish out of a lake, the East Hawks. Weighing 1 fish. $270 for 1 fish. Go ahead and hold that fish up high and proud. All right, hold it up high and proud. Get your photo there. All right, guys. Thanks for fishing with us this year. That moves up your guys' 2-day total to 270. 11th place currently. Looks like we have all 6 bags back. I'm going to do one last call. Last call for a bag. Does anybody need a bag out in the parking lot? Anybody need a bag? If you guys would all give me a huge round of applause for our live release boat over here. Steve French and Judy have done the live release boat the last 3 times. Volunteered to bring it down here, volunteered to bring it at the last 2 stops so we could have a tournament in the crazy heat that we had at the last 2 tournaments. Steve and Judy have been a huge help for making me make this look better. So without their help, I wouldn't be able to make this look as good as it does. So we appreciate all of our sponsors. Make sure you guys are hashtagging all the sponsors on the trailer, plus everybody that's is on your guys' uniforms. That's how you guys keep these sponsorships. Keep your social media clean as well. Final call. Alrighty, I need Nimrod and Stevens to come up to the scales real quick. I want to have you guys do a little talking. Come on up here, all the way up here. So this lake has been fishing real tough the last, 4 to 5 weeks because I've been coming down here. I live 45 minutes north of here, so I know it's fishing tough. What did you guys do?
Well, practice was really tough. I think we only caught 3 keepers all practice. We came down here for 2 days, and then these past 2 days we ended up catching 5 keepers and ended up being enough. We just tried to take a finesse approach, threw a flick shake for most of the day, and then I think he caught his big one on a beaver on the first day. So, yeah, all in all, it was a really, really tough tournament. We grinded for all the bites that we got. I think we only caught one short, maybe 6 fish all tournament, but ended up being enough.
So you said you guys were throwing a flick shake? What color? What brand?
Yeah, black and blue.
What about the beaver? All right, so black and blue was the secret. Who was throwing black and blue out in the audience? Not enough. I'm just kidding. All right, so they were throwing black and blue. Yeah, anything special about the lines, rods, reels, anything that you guys were using?
Not necessarily. Everything was on a bait caster for us this week between 10-pound and 15-pound test. Most of our fish are actually coming off the cover, which is really interesting. I think that this cloud cover kind of helped that a little bit. Kind of kept those fish off the cover, which may have been key. But other than that, no, nothing really in particular.
Awesome. Well, you guys won first place, so let's get you guys some trophies. I just wanted to hear from the first place team to see what you guys were doing. Go ahead and give them a round of applause. Let's get their jerseys here, or their trophies, so they can get a picture with them up above their heads here. Hold them up high and proud. You guys also won a reel plus a boat captain deal for winning the state championship. Get a photo of these 2 young men. That way I'm sure that'll show up in the paper. I'm going to call up the other 2 teams as well so we can get photos. If you guys want to stand down here, we're going to get them in the photo as well. So Crossley and Curtis, if you guys can come to the scales, and then Brunage and Nideline come to the scales. Crossley and Curtis got second place with 12:53, and Brunage and Nideline got third place with 10:66.
Austin.
Get a good photo of those guys. So all 3 of these teams are going on to the national championship to fish at Kentucky Lake. You guys all get $850, so $425 per person to help with your guys' travel, just in case your whole family's going. What I need you guys as parents to do is to email me tonight at kansasyouthbass@gmail.com. I'll send you guys the registration links, all the forms about off limits and all that stuff at Kentucky Lake. You guys are also joining Settled Eye and Grover, so if you guys can come up as well, our Anglers of the Year. I would like to get a group photo with all 4 of you guys that are representing us, because I'm sure the newspapers are going to want it. And I know I want it for Youth Bass, so you guys could just stand in front of the trailer or whatever and get a good picture of those boys. These guys are going to be representing us on Kentucky Lake in October. Settled Eye and Grover, I have an Angler of the Year bag that's coming for you guys as your guys' kind of trophy, but it's not here yet thanks to COVID. Everything's kind of been delayed. Big bass of the tournament was also, let's see here, it doesn't show me day 1. Give me a second. Should have scored what? Sorry, it's calculating both days' results, so give me a second. Guys, make sure you guys hashtag all your sponsors and stuff when you guys are doing this stuff. Alright, day 1 results. Just gotta take a peek here. Day 1 was 416 by Nimrod and Stevens. Where are you guys at? You guys get a pair of, or where'd that trophy? Where'd Amanda go? Can you grab the pliers out of the back of your car, the Gas King pliers? You guys also get those from Sportsman Center. They threw those in. First place. You guys are first place, right? Oh, right there, sorry. That's for your boat mount. And then if you guys could all come up here, I got some baits for you guys to hand up. You guys might want to take that stuff to your car, then come back and grab baits, because you're going to end up with quite a few in your hands. I also do need all your guys' shirt sizes emailed to me too, so you guys can have your Bass Nation jerseys.
17 inches and they got 18 and a half inches. May or may not come in 6 fishing boats, you know? I think all they have.
All right, guys, come on up here and I'll get you guys your guys' baits. First place, you guys get first choice. You guys can have 6 of anything up here out of these bags each, so 6 each. Second place can have 4 each. There's 2 boxes there too, so you guys can have hard baits, soft baits, busting lips. Second place can have 4 each. Third place can have 2 each, and then big bass 2 each. Just kind of go in order so you get first choice for rankings. Don't forget the new season starts the last weekend of September. Registration is open on KansasYouthBass.com. There's a Google form on there. You fill it out. You need all 3 or 4 emails, depending on, or 4 or 5 emails, depending on the situation. If you have a separate boater, you'll need all 5 emails. If not, you need both parents and both anglers' emails, so 4 total to be able to do the registration period. It will come DocuSign just like this one did. Kind of speeds up the process, makes it all paperless, so we don't have to worry about the whole COVID thing. So hopefully we can keep fishing if we follow all these guidelines. Anybody have any questions for me for next season? You're welcome. If I have my Wilson qualifier people here, my first place from Wilson, which was Zachary or Pegrish and Brown, if you guys could come up here. Whoever got second place at Wilson, if you guys remember, come on up. If not, I'll look it up. And then third place at Wilson, I've got you guys' corrected plaques. They go, or the front plates that go to your plaques for the right lake.
Armadillos that are
Oh, nice. Yeah. What's the lifetime? Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, no,
Is Nimrod and Steven still here? You guys mind taking a photo on the back here for the paper with me?